This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 1813 Olympic Street, Simi Valley, California, 93063. Today is November 3rd, 2020. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2-inch cast iron cleanout located just outside the kitchen window. This is our two-inch cast iron cleanout here. This is our kitchen window area, and this goes out towards the backyard area here. This goes to the rear of the property as well. And we went ahead and zeroed out our camera monitor here. What we're going to do is we're just going to attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. Let's pull back and we'll get this cleaned off. A little bit of debris in the waistline here at the kitchen. A bit of buildup in grease, so I'm going to try to get it through without getting the camera too dirty. And as you can see, we do have quite a bit of buildup in this area. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And what we'll do is, I'm going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and attempted to push out through this waistline, 2-inch waistline here at just outside the kitchen window. And unfortunately, we have quite a bit of debris and buildup here in this area. And it does appear that we were up against a turn, and we're unable to make it past that turn. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pause our mic here, pause our video, and we're going to relocate ourselves towards the front of the property. Ooh. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to the front of the house, just to the left of the front door, next to the hose bib. And we did cut off the 2-inch cast iron. There's a brass plug here. We cut that off. We're going to attempt to run a little bit of water and see if we can push out from here and push all the way out to our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to just pause here for a moment. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and run a little bit of water. We did let it run for a bit there, and what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to push out from here. We're just going to see if the water helped us.
They just happen to be doing your clean out sewer inspection.
Can you grab the ladder?
Okay, what we're going to do... Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and pull back from here. And we did attempt to push through this 2-inch cast iron waste line clean out here, drain line clean out, and we're unable to push out past 2 foot 11 inches. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull out from here. We're going to go up to the roof, and from the roof we're going to attempt to run all the way out to our city sewer tie-in from the roof. So again, we're just going to pause our video here. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to the roof to a 2-inch cast iron vent pipe. And this is the roof area here, and that's our 2-inch cast iron vent pipe. And we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor at the opening of the vent pipe. Go ahead and... Okay, we're going to go ahead and begin to push down our vent pipe. What we're going to do is we're going to push all the way out and attempt to get all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. Transition into the cast iron waste line, and we'll push a little bit here, and we get down into, still appears to be cast iron, and it does appear that we're transitioning to what appears to be vitreous clay. Is very difficult to tell, but it does appear to be vitreous clay. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. Again, I'll pause for a moment. Michael, go slow. Go slow. Keep going slow. Keep going. Keep going slow. And keep going a little bit more. Stop right there. Pull back a little bit. Alright, stop right there. They got ABS in here. They put ABS from the top, from the front here out towards the lateral.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, so they got so when you drop down, we ran through the waste. We transitioned into a short section of cast. The cast came out, and it went right into black ABS. So the ABS cleanout's probably under this big bush right here. You run out right now, we're at the lateral, we're just before the vitreous clay. So this line right in here has already been replaced with ABS.
Good.
So it is
Try and
good.
locate it and see if we're trying to clean that
Yeah,
up.
what I'll do is I'm just going to comment, we'll
It's gonna
push,
be right back, probably the center of that bathroom window.
probably, but there's nothing there unless it was buried.
Maybe.
And that vent is actually more to the
Didn't see a fitting?
more to the left of it. No, because when you're pushing, the water's running. So what you do is we'll get all the way out to the city sewer, shut the water down, we'll pull back and mark the 2.
Okay.
The water's off.
Okay, that's fine.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. It does appear that we're in what appears to be black ABS, and now it appears that we transition to what appears to be green SDR sewer piping. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. What we'll do is we'll push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and from there we'll pull back, and we'll locate these areas. We'll locate our transition from the green SDR sewer piping to our black ABS sewer piping, and we'll pull back towards the house and try to locate an area for the mainline cleanout, or possibly a mainline cleanout that has buried. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. We'll make a little bit of a turn, and we're dropping down into our sewer. Pause. Okay, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and it does appear that this appears to be white PVC sewer piping at the transition to the city sewer tie-in, and as we pull back, we're going to transition into what appears to be green SDR sewer piping. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back.
Yes. I like the couple pluses.
So we're just going to continue to pull back slowly. Go ahead and pull back slowly. And as you can see here, we're making a little bit of a turn, and we are transitioning back into green SDR 35 sewer piping. And this is our lateral. This is running out into the street. What we're going to do is we're going to pull back all the way to our transition from green SDR to black ABS sewer piping. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Those appear to be long lengths of green SDR 35 sewer piping, approximately 20 feet between the joints. I'm just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Again, that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that is our test tee. What we're going to do is we're going to pause here. And this is our transition from green SDR sewer piping to black ABS sewer piping. Okay, this is our transition, what appears to be from black ABS, 4-inch black ABS sewer piping to what appears to be green SDR 35 sewer piping, 6-inch. And in this area here, we do have our test tee. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this transition here, and it's just at the sidewalk area, just before the grass at 6 foot 5 inches deep. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Okay, pull back. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we went ahead and located this area at the grass area. This is our test tee area. We did mark it with a red crayon on the sidewalk at 6 foot 5 inches deep. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. As we pull back, we are in our black ABS sewer piping. It does appear that we do have long lengths of black ABS sewer piping, approximately 20 feet between the joints. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back slowly. And those joints appear to be in fair condition. Do have a little bit of an offset in that joint there. Push back out a little bit. A little more right there. As you can see, we do have an offset in this joint here from about the 9 o'clock area all the way around to about the 3 o'clock area. You can see the opening there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area in the grass area at 2 foot 8 inches deep, and what we did is we placed a orange flag to identify the area. This orange flag is on the left-hand side of the front door in the grass area. So we're going to just go ahead and continue to pull back. Go ahead, pull back. Continue to pull back slowly.
What did you think? $2,000 to put this panel in?
Those joints appear to be fair condition. We're going to pause there for a moment. Push back in. A little more. A little more, a little more, a little more. Right there. I'm going to pause here for a moment and locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area here, and this area here is just up against the house, just outside the what appears to be a front bedroom window. And we did place an orange flag to identify the area. This area here is the mainline cleanout. Here it just appears to be below grade. So this area here would need to be excavated and brought up to grade. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push back. Pull back. And we'll take a, as you can see here, that's our opening for our cleanout. And we pull back and we're transitioning back into our cast iron waistline. Our cast iron waistline has quite a bit of debris and buildup, a lot of scaling and buildup throughout the cast iron. We did attempt to go through several other cast iron areas and we're unable to get through. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back, and we're going to come make a few turns. And it does appear that we're coming up our vent pipe, and we're going to come up and out of our vent pipe, and that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.